Hey guys, it's Chelsea with the FriendlyBands SunshineLoom. Today we're going to be making a charm that's part of our Christmas series. We're going to be making these ornament charms. I've already set up my rubber bands in my loom here. I'm going to be using red, green, and white. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start over here on the start side. You really can do it on any part of the loom, but I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to do a for loop on peg number 25. In order to do a for loop, just put the rubber band on the loom for the first, and then you go 2, 3, and 4. And leave that there. And so on all of for all of the rubber bands in this project, we're going to use 2 at a time. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab your FB hook, stick it inside the for loop on peg number 25, grab your 2 white rubber bands, attach them to the hook, twist and pull through. I'm going to put this on peg number 24, and then I'm going to pull it through peg number 26 and go forward to peg number 27. And then we're going to grab 2 more white rubber bands, put our hook through peg number 25, attach, twist, and pull through. Try that one more time. Attach, twist, and pull through. I'm going to put this on peg number 48. And then peg number 2. And then one more with 2 white rubber bands. I'm going to put my hook through the rubber bands on peg number 25. Attach my 2 white rubber bands. Twist. And then pull through. And I'm going to do this on peg number 1 and number 49. So there's our first step. Now we're going to do 1 row of rubber bands. For this one I'm going to do green. I'm going to grab 2 green rubber bands and I'm going to put them all the way around the asterisk shape. I'm going to do one from peg number 1 to 2, 2 all the way up here to 27, and then from 27 to 50, and then from 49 to 48, 48 to 24, and 24 to 1. So now, after this step, we're going to pull the white rubber bands from underneath the green and flip them over the peg. So you grab the white rubber bands with your hook. We'll start on peg number 1. You grab the 2 rubber bands, hold down the green, and flip them over just like that, over the green rubber bands. And now we're going to do peg number 2, where you pull the white, pull it over the green rubber bands just like that. And you're going to do that for all the pegs around. So again, just go underneath, grab the white rubber bands, and pull them over the green. And just make sure you grab both of the white rubber bands. There should be 2 on each peg. Alright, so for this next part, we're going to actually separate the rubber bands on peg number 2. So you grab the first 2 green rubber bands on the top, just the two, and you pull them all the way over here to peg number 3, just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing on peg number 49. You grab the green, you do the second set, and pull it all the way to peg number 50, so that you only have 2 on each peg, just like that. So now once that's done, we're going to do another row of rubber bands. This time we're going to go back to white. We're going to grab 2 white rubber bands and put them from peg to peg all the way around. So 2 rubber bands from 1 to 2, 2 rubber bands from 2 to 3, 2 rubber bands from 3 to 27, and just continue that all the way around. So now that that's done, we're just going to, again, flip up the bottom rubber bands over the top one. So this time we're going to flip the bottom green rubber bands on top of the upper white rubber bands. So just put your hook underneath the rubber bands and pull over. This time is going to be 4 green rubber bands on peg number 1. It's only going to be 2 rubber bands because we separated them on peg number 2. 2 green rubber bands on peg number 3, and just continue this all the way around. And if you can't grab all the green in one like swoop, that's fine. You can go back down and just make sure you end up getting all of them over it, but you can do it in a couple hookings if you need to. There we go. So now, after this step, we want to move these 2 pegs back over here. So we're actually going to grab all 4 of these white rubber bands on peg number 3. And we're going to, I use my fingers, I just find it to be easiest, and I stretch them out and pull all the pegs from, or all the rubber bands from pegs number 3 over to peg number 2. So it is quite a bit of rubber bands, but they all fit on there and they won't come off. So now I'm going to grab all the rubber bands from peg number 50. And again, I like to use my finger. It makes it easier for me to stretch it. So I grab all the rubber bands from peg number 50 and bring them over here to peg number 49. Just like that. So next I'm going to use my red rubber bands. I'm going to grab 2 again, just like before. And I'm going to put 2 red rubber bands from peg to peg all the way around. And there we go. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab the white rubber bands from underneath the red with our hook and pull them over. And if you can't grab all of them, it's okay to take a couple steps if you need to. I usually do. Make sure you get every white rubber band over the red. And there's a lot on peg number 2 and also peg number 49 because we brought this one back over. So just make sure you get all of them. Alright, so now we're just going to do one single white rubber band over all the pegs. And we're going to follow those same steps of pulling the lower rubber bands over the top. So we're going to grab all our reds and flip them over this one single white rubber band. I find it easiest to kind of hold down the ones around the peg just so it doesn't flip over with it. Just since it's a single, it's a little more fragile. So just grab all your red, hold on to the white, and flip it over. Grab all your red, hold on to the white, and just flip it over. Right. So now that we flipped them all over, we have these single white rubber bands. And what I like to do, we're going to try to get all of them onto our hook. So I start with this one at the end here, and I just gently take it off and place it on my hook like this. And then I'll kind of use my finger and then also the hook just to kind of maneuver the next ones on. So you just kind of put your hook underneath them and then pull them off gently with your finger. And you can do this either way in any order. Just make sure you're getting all the single white rubber bands onto your hook. And then just this last one here. And now all your rubber bands are stuck underneath the hooks here. So just make sure you hold on to your hook with your rubber bands and then just hold on to the whole charm and gently tug up. Just like that. So now your charm is right on your hook like this. We're going to grab another single white rubber band, hook it on to your hook, twist it down, just put it right on your hook just like that. You can hold it back with this finger if you want, and then just pull this forward. And we're going to pull the hook through, just like that. And so now we want to make like a slip knot, so put your one finger and put it through like this so that it holds on just like that. And that's it. If you want to add a FB link or even a second rubber band to extend your ornament, that is fine. And you can clip it onto your bracelets or, you know, maybe even a tiny Christmas tree. But there you have it. It's the ornament charm from the FriendlyBands SunshineLoom. Bye guys, see you later.